Police cannot change in today's Nigeria. Yes, they have keyed in what they are doing, and they feel that they are doing the right thing.
This is a bad one. That up to today, Nigeria have not come out with a very vital solution or listening to the EndSARS. You're talking about EndSARS and you're ending SARS, and still the police, the EndSARS, the SARS himself are still operating. So what are we talking about? See, the government is bad. Police brutality has reduced for now, and then robbery has even reduced now. And then concerning the EndSARS that happened in Lekki, many people were killed. It's not supposed to be like that. By now, still now, government has not said anything about them. It's still the same story.
But you can never eradicate the bad people from police. As a matter of fact, I love Nigerian police people. In as much as I have been hurt by them unknowingly, brutalized, But the real thing is that when you meet a good officer, somebody who is well educated, well trained, you will love police work. But because in the whole Africa, no police organization that works like Nigeria. No matter how you think you are too tough, you can hide. The thing is just like magic. So Nigerian police are okay. But the main thing is that the bad eggs can never be eradicated because their members are the one using them. The people who rules us use the bad eggs. So that's why you don't find can't see the changes drastically,
The unlawful killing has reduced to a certain point, because those days where there is SARS, you always hear shoot there, this one, the other one. Even looking at their post 6, when their post 6 happened, it's a similar thing, but now it has reduced.
It was a bad moment to every Nigerian. I feel bitter in my mind because people were just trying to express their feeling, how they feel within the situation of the country. But the government of this country is that nobody cares. Nobody wants to listen to anybody. At the end of the day, so many blood were shed. And they took so many advantage of the innocent one. They were just coming up for peaceful protests. So I think the governments are not helping the masses. And they are not helping the situation of the country, what is happening right now within the country. Look at it, if you go to the market system now, there's no price control. These things are escalating in the market. The situation of a dollar in Nigeria now, imagine that $1 is $5.70, $5.80. So where are we headed to? So imagine a government that from now in the next 2 years, for them to finish this government, I think there's going to be much error. Correcting this error will still take years. So I think that EndSARS protest is something that is a good government. They'll give a listening ear to the youth. But there's nothing like listening ear to the youth. So at the end of the day, then come out killing the youth. The innocent one coming out for protest. Protest is something that they should negotiate. When you see people coming out for protest, they want negotiation. But there's nothing like negotiating. So at the end of the day, we discover that even the protest, nothing happened. The same situation.
When I remember EndSARS, I remember what Nigerians rose against. Nigerians woke up to rise against the atrocities being committed by the Nigerian police, symbolized by the state armed robbery squad known as SARS. And it showed clearly that Nigerians were upset. It showed clearly that Nigerians were not happy the way the Nigerian police were handling issues concerning the youths and so many persons in the country. It also exposed the corruption, the fabric of corruption that has eaten deep into the Nigerian police.
So 1 year after the protests, has Nigerian police changed?
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, and no lesson has been learned, unfortunately, because the government of the day is not really ready to see how they can change the cycle of the police. For example, the salaries of the police officers has not been increased. Their welfare has not been taken care of. Most of these police stations and barracks that were destroyed as a result of that EndSARS till today, some of them are still in ruins. They have not been repaired, which shows clearly that the government is not really serious, and the government is handling the issue of this using kid gloves. What the government is interested is on how to bring down any kind of insurrection down. They are not interested in seeing how they can curtail this insurrection or They are interested. It's just like when you have symptoms of malaria, you go and take Panadol. After 3 days or after some time, the malaria will resurface. So that is exactly what the government is doing. It is just treating the issue on the surface. It is not treating the symptoms. You understand? And that's why you see people, had it been the government has treated this issue of EndSARS, what happened, what led to this EndSARS, compensations being paid to those that were affected, I don't think anybody will be thinking of having a memorial of EndSARS.
The problem of this country is not EndSARS. We should end our attitude, end our behavior, mean well for the country. We are so happy for the youth and the Nigeria protests that what they are seeing is not right. They are not mean well for the country. And there's changes. In that way, there's changes. Okay, without that EndSARS protect, we don't even know. There are so many secrets that comes out. That's what leads to breaking of warehouses where the COVID-19 stuff, yes, are hiding, and whatever the big men are hiding. And that time of EndSARS protest, you never see any big man with sarin move around to show that they know what they are doing. They don't mean for this country. And the youth of this country will need changes. We mean well for the country. We want this country to be like other countries that the same big man, a governor, senator, run to another country for medical health care practice. They will now go to a medical checkup. If those our leader call president, even he's supposed to start with president before governor. How many governors or how many presidents of other country comes to this country called Nigeria? We are a country, isn't it? For medical checkup.